Yes, sir.
Ah!
Yes, sir. Cam Smith, 28 to
Woo!
1. Oh my God, Cam Smith, I love you. I
Woo!
fucking love you,
Look at that
Cam
Drake. Hold on.
Smith. What a fucking tournament, baby. Let's fucking go.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Smoke, bro. How many
Come
runners up did we
on.
get in a row? It feels so
Come
good to be
on.
doing this shit with you right now, bro.
Come on.
Oh
4
my
weeks in a
god.
row, I bet the runner up. 4 weeks in a row, I bet the runner up. And Cam Smith comes through with a round 464. This man shot 8 under to win the Open. To win the Open, Bobby. We're here.
I've
We're
never had a
here.
beer taste better than this right here. This
Dude.
Foster's, it's Australian for beer. It's fucking delicious. I've never tasted anything that tasted so fucking sweet in my life, Smoke.
A
I mean,
Foster's at 28 to 1 is unbelievable.
I imagine what a
Unbelievable.
Foster's at 40 to 1 tastes like, baby. Thank you very much.
Mm,
Placed that bet back in
mm.
February when I knew. You look at the Open and you talk about the Open and what does it take to win the Open? You got to be able to have a great short game. You got to be able to have that butter putter, my boy.
Butter
And
putter.
who came up with it when it counted most? Cameron Smith. I mean, it was a clinic today. It was
Oh
like
my gosh.
in all my years of watching golf and betting golf and sweating golf, truly, I think one of my favorite wins I've ever had. To come
All
from four
time.
back, I mean, let's set the stage for. We could talk forever and gloat about this forever, but to start today, this man was 4 off the lead, and it was Rory McIlroy and Victor Hovland, number
Yep.
what 2 and number 8 in the world, in
Yep.
front of him. Like, come on,
Unbelievable,
bro.
bro. We go into this 4 shots back. I'm going through my bet slips. I'm like, all right, this outright's dead. This outright's dead. Cam Smith, like, you fucked me yesterday. You go out there, you shoot +1. I literally wanted to strangle you. I'm going into this thinking I'm screwed. And the whole coverage, by the way, NBC coverage is
Oh
so
my
bad.
god,
Probably the
terrible.
worst golf coverage of all time. They need new producers. They need a whole new staff.
Everything.
Obviously, we're not going to sit here and talk about Liv, but if they had Liv's production with like the shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, we'd be lit, bro, because they show you shots like 10 minutes later. Like when Xander hit the eagle or whatever it was,
Yeah,
bro, we were
exactly.
buzzing about that in our group chat for 10 minutes before we saw it. But anyway, Cam Smith shoots a
Yes,
round
sir.
464. Bobby, we go into this thinking we have no life. It was the Rory Hovland show. All you saw on the coverage was Rory walking around, Hovland walking around, graphics of Rory, graphics of Hovland. No one wanted to talk about the comeback cams, and we gotta give a shout out to Cameron Young, dog.
Oh
Bro,
man, dude.
the eagle
The
on
camel.
18 was retarded. My camel, my dog, you cashed him out. First round leader. You hit 2 outrights in one tournament, bro.
Legendary.
Unbelievable. But
Like
my God, dude. After 9, so Cam Smith misses his birdie putt on 9. I thought we were dead.
a good
Oh,
birdie
we were
putt
dead.
too. What do you have? 6, 7 feet? Let me see. I have his
Easy.
round
And
pulled
that was
up.
probably like the 3rd or 4th 6-footer that he missed on that front 9. Like he had a lot of good looks on that front 9 and they just didn't drop.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
after 9, he
legitimately it was
started.
7-footer. He had a 7-footer on 9 for birdie, and it was just like if he can make this, something's gonna get going. He missed it. I know you texted some shit. Our other buddy I was chatting along with that had him said, I think that putt might have lost him the tournament. And I said,
Mhm.
unfortunately, I think you're right. But if he's gonna go, he's got to go now. And what happened after that, Smoke? Let the people know what happened after that,
Not
bro.
1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 straight birdies in a row on your head top at the Open. And by the way, that did give him a 1-stroke lead. So
Yeah, at
he
that point.
ripped off 5 straight birdies, but the first 4 was to just tie it. Like that got him the tie. This man ripped off 5 straight birdies to take the lead by 1. And dude, I was like, okay, 15, we par. We're good. We're butter. 16, good. I expect us to par. 17, dog.
17
I
is where
mean,
he won the tournament.
I felt like I was Cam Smith. My body was shaking. Like I probably did 15,000 steps today. I probably did 15,000 steps. Excuse me, that Foster's hitting me. Dude, I was pacing. I had my superstitions. Like anytime they put Cam Smith up, I put my phone on a specific part of my couch. I didn't want to see it. But the par save on 17, because He hits his approach shot, and I go in the group chat. I couldn't take the anxiety. You're a little bit ahead of me, and you're like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck happened?" You're not answering. You're not answering. I'm like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh no, oh no." I'm like, "Oh my god, we're fucked." Bobby's like, "He'll be blessed if he has a 10-foot putt for par." I'm like, from outside looking in, I'm like, "Bro, just chip it in. It's got to be that easy." Obviously, I don't know. I'm not Cam Smith. I'm not on the course. He hits his third shot, which he putts around this little like Mario Kart loop. Like, but this lag putting is unbelievable.
Crazy,
like,
dude.
Dude, if
Crazy.
I ever try to putt that, like, that thing is not even sniffing 20
No.
feet, bro. Like, it was unbelievable. He puts it to 10 feet. Was it 10 feet? It felt.
I was
it
just gonna
looked
say,
like
I wanted to look how far it was, but I literally texted the group, "Oh no, oh no, his ball is dead there." Smoke says, "What do you mean dead there?" I mean, he's short-sighted. He's behind a bunker. Everything slopes away from him. If he's gonna try and pitch it, he has no life. He's gonna try and putt it. And I was looking at him putting this, and I said, "Okay, he's got to hit it up the bunker, not too far left though, because it'll go in the bunker. Not too far right though, because it'll go off the green." Plays it perfectly up the ridge, trundles down 10 feet. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. It was, let's
unreal.
see, 9 feet. Yeah, he got it to 9
feet.
feet. Just an insane shot. And then to make that was incredible because we didn't know what Rory was going to do. The whole time it was like, what's Rory going to do? Cam makes birdie on some of the holes that like birdies are there. But then every time in the back of your head, you're like, fuck, man. Now Rory plays the same hole. So what's Rory going to do? And Rory just didn't make any putts today. Like, he didn't play a bad round by any means. He was hitting the ball well. He just didn't make anything outside of like 10, 12 feet. And that's where it comes down. That putt on 17, absolutely ridiculous. And then I was texting the group, what's he doing on 18? Because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, he hit iron, laid up, and then hit wedge. Nope. Nope. You would think, especially with the lead, he's going to be conservative. Nope. Took the driver, put it to the front of the green. And I was telling Smoke was fired up. I was like, Smoke, I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough spot. Like, hopefully he can get it up and down. And that putt, I mean, if you gave him that putt 10 times, I don't know if he does much better with it because that was just free. And then on top of it, Cam Young makes an eagle on top. So Cam Smith had to make that little short 2, 3, 4 footer, but I would have missed that. Like, with those sort of nerves, I'm missing that putt 10 times out of 10. Not even close.
I want to paint the picture because a lot of people that listen to this, we obviously bet on golf. So going into the 17th hole, we're up 1. And mind you, going into the tournament, I thought we were dead. And I have bet the runner up for the last 4 tournaments. The last 4 weeks, I've bet the runner up to win. So I'm like, okay, I'm going into this. I'm thinking I'm dead. Now I'm on 17, the hardest hole in the whole course. Everyone's bogeying. Double bogeying, and we're up 1. My heart's pounding. I'm like, bro, what is going on? I can't afford to lose another one. Like, I'd rather have had no life the whole time. Like, don't give me this life like I'm finally about to hit one after 4 weeks.
Yep.
You know, Cam Smith, he's never won a major. I felt like I haven't won an outright my whole life. That's how bad this has been. And then, dude, for him to drain the par putt, because usually that's where you get fucked. It's the 9-footer to save par. They leave it short. They miss it an inch right. They miss it an inch left. And I thought it was going to be short, and the ball just rolls in. And I said, oh, my God, that's it. I was like, that's it. There's no way we could get cheesed out of this. That won him the tournament. I don't care.
That was the putt.
I don't care. That was unbelievable. And then it was either his shot on 16 or 15 where he laid up off the tee box. And then he had like 190 out, stuck it on the green, 2 putted for par.
Yeah, 15, I think.
I think that was 15. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that par save on 17
unbelievable.
Was unfucking believable, bro.
I mean, realistically, coming into today, I thought there was little to no life. Like, I texted, I forget what group, but you were definitely in it. And I was like, Rory's not going to choke. And by choke, I meant like go shoot like +2, +3. Like, Rory played an all right round. I said, if someone's going to win this that's not Rory or Hovland, it's going to take just an incredible, incredible round. And that's exactly what you got. I mean, -8. That he shot +1 yesterday. He shot +1 yesterday. Coming into today, I knew he had some life. Someone asked me, does he have life? I said, yes, he has life, but he has to be perfect. And perfect. He fucking was, man. I was sitting there this morning saying, do I put a little on Hovland? Like, am I taking Hovland to beat Rory? Like, I want to cash something. I want to sweat something. I held off. My dad texted me today. hey, I'm smoking some pork. If you want to come over. I said, Dad, respectfully, last time I came to your house to watch golf, I had to watch Matt Fitzpatrick beat both Scotty Scheffler and Zalatoris, and I was miserable. I will not be over for dinner. I'll come get some leftovers tomorrow. I'm going to sit at home and cash this ticket comfortably. And of course, he texted me right after. He said, you had Smith, didn't you? And I said, yes, sir. See you for leftovers tomorrow, Pops.
That's funny you said that about your pops because when I had Zalatoris to win the Open, my dad texted me. He's like, "Can you get me into for Fitzpatrick to win?" So I got him in on like Friday or Saturday.
Ah, shit.
I'm like, this dude has no fucking life at hitting. Like, I'll take
Yeah.
like we're good. He hits it, and I'm like, you motherfucker, blah blah blah. So then he texted me, he texted me yesterday. He's like, "Can you get me in for Rory to win?" You motherfucker. But
Payback's
I
a
didn't
bitch.
put it in for him. I took that boy's
Ooh.
action. I said, that is not hitting. Come on. I was not putting that shit on my account. Come
Good
on.
shit, bro. There's
And
nothing better than getting a text from someone and saying, yo, can you get me in on this? And just being like, yeah, you're in. Never placing it and just cashing out on them. It's like, yeah, yo, run me my 50 that you just bet. Run me that 100, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you.
oh my God, dude. That was amazing. That was amazing. It
And
really was. I can't believe that.
And while you brought up Fitz just now, I mean, there's highlights. I'm happy. I'm on top of the world. I'm making no
On top of
complaints.
the
Trust
world.
me, people. I couldn't be happier. But I mean, Matt Fitzpatrick to go bogey 15, 16, 17, and then to Dick tease you with a birdie on 18 to miss the top 20 by one. But I did say on last week's pod, I gave him the
really bogeyed 3 straight.
15, 16, 17, all bogeys, and then he
And if
birdied
he
18.
if he pars one of those, he cashes top 20.
Yep, in full too.
Oh my God.
That's just like I would have loved to have it. I'm okay that I didn't, but like you sometimes got to look back and say that's just a terrible beat. I said it on the show earlier that I'd pat him on the back and say it's okay, Maddie. We'll get him next time. I still feel that way because I cashed the outright. You don't cash the outright. You don't cash the outright. Things like that hurt a lot worse, bro.
You don't sleep. You don't sleep. You don't sleep. And the same shit happened with me with Zalatoris. I had him to shoot under 69. He's -5 through 16, double bogey 17. And then check this out. So they're obviously not showing Zalatoris on the TV. They didn't show one single shot because he's nowhere close to the leader. So I go on the open.com. I want like the shot by shot update. So I go on there and there's like a glitch almost. And it says first shot off the tee. Yep. 9 feet from the pin. I'm going nuts. I'm like, let's go. Guaranteed birdie. He's going to shoot a 68. I'm good. Then all of a sudden, I just see it. So it goes 1, 2, 4. I'm like, what the fuck? Like maybe he birdied or something. Like, why is this 4 here? Did they hit the wrong number? The shit like starts tweaking out on me, refreshes, glitches. And this is all happening like this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what is going on? I'm texting the boys like 30 seconds. I'm like, oh, he's 3 feet. Oh, birdie. Oh, wait, no, what's going on? This is all back to back to back. So I'm freaking out, whatever. Turns out his tee shot wasn't 9 feet from the flag. He had a chip up and then he had a 6-footer for birdie, missed it by a half inch, tapped in for par. And then I ended up pushing at 69, which was disgusting, but it also knocked him out of the top 20. So we even had more. I don't want to sound greedy because we got the outright. We got the outright. Bro. So I'm not going to sit here and be greedy.
It's hard. It's hard to like be upset about those little ones that miss when you catch the big one. So I'm going to leave it at that. And now I want to ask you, because we did kind of talk about this earlier. Did Rory choke today? Or is Cam Smith just him? And I know the answer to that second question is yes, obviously. But did Rory choke? 4-stroke lead. Every single person at St. Andrews wanted him. I mean, when he got in the tee box, it was pin silent when he hit, and then as loud as can be when he hit a good one. Everyone was behind him, and he comes up short. Smoke. I got to ask you, did Rory McIlroy choke today?
First of all, it's Cam him. He's no longer Cam Smith. He's Cam him.
Himothy.
And to answer your question, no, I do not think Rory choked. Now, was it his tournament to win? 100,000,000%. But you want to talk about choking, you have to go back to the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. You have to go back to that segment that we did on Smoke and Greens where we just went through everyone choking at the majors. Rory shot a bogey-free round. He shot -2. and he didn't 3-putt one time. He just didn't think he was going to walk into Cam him.
1 3-putt.
Oh, he had 1 3-putt?
Yeah, right after the announcer said, Rory McIlroy hasn't had a 3-putt in 36 holes. I looked at my boy
there
on the
you go.
couch and I said, butter. Hasn't had one in 36 holes. Perfect. There's no way he has one now, right? No chance.
No shot. All right, so almost basically free from a 3-putt round. Didn't have one single bogey, shot 2 under, and had the lead. Dude, he ran in to Cam him. And I got to give some props to Cam Young because he beat him too. I mean, Smith shot a 64. Cam Young shot a 65. We got to give my Camel some respect, but I don't think Rory choked it. I just don't think he anticipated either Cam Smith or Cam Young to shoot a 64 or 65. I think in his mind, he's like, I'm going up against Hovland. And Hovland looked terrible from the jump. Rory jumped him by 2. At one point, Rory's up 5 strokes on the field. And then Rory probably finishes 9, looks up, and he's like, okay. You know, Cam Smith, he birdied 10. Okay. And then, you know, Rory finishes 9. He walks over to 10. He's like, damn, Cam Smith birdied 11. Okay. Like, I'm still up. Like, what's going on? And then Rory walks over to 11 and he's like, oh shit, Cam Smith just birdied 12. Like, what is going on? And then, you know, that goes by, gets up to the tee box. He looks at the scoreboard. He's like, oh my God, Cam Smith just birdied 13. And then when he's done with that, he walks over to the next hole and he's like, oh my God, Cam Smith just birdied 14. He just fucking birdied 5 straight holes. Like, that changes his whole dynamic. The way he played his front 9 was probably a lot more conservative. And then after 14, he was probably like, fuck, I got to make a move. Like, my 5-shot lead is gone. It's toast.
Dude, I can't lie. I even said this to you in the pre-chat. I said, I don't think Rory choked. I think Cam is just him. I flipped my opinion on that. Rory choked. And do you know why Rory choked? And you got to hold certain people to certain standards. If that was fucking anybody else, not a Rory McIlroy, if that was just Victor Hovland and what he did, it's like, okay, I get it. But this is Rory McIlroy. This is the darling of the PGA. When PGA versus Live goes on, it's Rory who's the PGA's darling. Yep. He's their golden goose. He's number 1. Let me read you his major finishes this year. 2nd at the Masters, 8th at the PGA, 5th at the U.S. Open. And now he finishes. Did he finish tied for 2nd or did he finish in 3rd solo?
3rd. Solo
okay.
3rd.
3rd. So for Rory to not finish that out with a 4-stroke lead is a disappointment, man. This guy has been there in every single major. This guy has been the face. It's hard to say the face of golf because Tiger's obviously still there. But like the last couple of years, obviously Tiger hasn't been the guy he obviously was. And it's been Rory. But Rory can't win a major. Like, it's been 7 years now. How many opportunities do you need? St. Andrews, every single person was with you, Rory. Every kid had your sign. Everybody wanted you. And yes, did you bogey-free round? I get it. You did well. You didn't make any mistakes. But you didn't make any goddamn birdies, bro. Cam Smith and his mullet went out and made 8 of them. Like, that's a choke. I'm sorry. That's a choke. You're Rory McIlroy. Go win one. All you had to do is put the pedal to the fucking floor, and he was kind of pumping the brakes a little bit, man. I have to say it's a choke job.
Dude, it's actually unbelievable. Like, Cam Young shot a 65 with 2 bogeys. Like, we got to give him some props to have the stones on 18 to even make it somewhat of a sweat. Unbelievable. 100%. Thank God Cam Smith hit his lag putt before Cam Young hit that eagle putt. Because imagine if Young goes first and bangs that eagle putt in. Who knows what happens to Cam Smith's body, his mental state, the anxiety going through his hands. Like, bro, that was unbelievable. Cam Young, tip my cap. You guys know I bet him every single week. He's one of my favorite golfers. I didn't have a single penny on him because I was like, he sucks out of the bunker. By the way, those bunkers are frauds. Like, if you hit it in them, sure, you'll lose a stroke. But almost no one hit those bunkers. Like, I maybe saw 15 to 20 bunker shots the whole week. That course was way too easy. That shit was a putt-putt.
Well, the problem is, man, is we didn't get the wind. Like, none of the days really had crazy wind. I think Thursday afternoon had a bit of wind, and so did Friday. But, like, that's really the only defense. And the problem is the course is 1 billion years old. So, like, where all those bunkers were was where you normally would drive your golf ball. And it would be like, you got to hit it perfect to avoid the bunkers. Well, now these guys carry it 310 and they just say,
Wild.
I'm gonna aim at the bunker and I'm just gonna put it the fuck over it. So the old course, while I don't think it got embarrassed because only like -20 is a low, but the record was 19. We didn't get like a -28. It kind of held up a little bit, but it's a little outdated. I wish they would kind of change where those bunkers are and move them out a little bit to where the new like landing zone is for drives. I think that would really save the course and make it like another like real test. But you talked about Cameron Young, and I got to give this guy the most credit because first year as a full-time PGA Tour Card member, he came second here. He came third at the PGA. These are the guys you got to start putting in the back of your head that are like, remember when Hovland and Morikawa busted on the scene and it's like, oh shit, we got some players here. Like, let's start taking note. Cameron Young is that guy. Like, start realizing, do I already have a Cameron Young Masters and PGA bet for next year? Like,
Yes.
you gotta start thinking. Same with another guy I'll shout out, Sahith Theegala, first year on the tour.
Yep.
What was his finish? I'm curious actually, because he played.
I don't think he had a good round
well
today. -7, shot a 70 today, but he shot a 74 yesterday, which fucked him.
30. Yeah, he finished in 34.
He's got
Not
a bright future though. That kid's good.
Still, yeah, I think Theegala is another guy. Like, you got to start taking note of these guys, and that's how you can hop on trends like the Matt Fitzpatrick top 20 trend. Like, those don't just grow on trees, man. You got to start finding these guys who are just here. And Cam Young, if you guys don't have your fucking finger pointed on him, and you got to scroll down and see where he's at on the odds board, because that's going to be a guy that's going to make us some money. Already has made us some money. Going to make us some more money.
Yes, sir. Dog, these Fosters taste great at 28-1. They taste outstanding at 28-1. This is going to sound like a dumb question, but well, no, because Cam Young hit his eagle putt after Cam Smith's slack putt. This is going to be a dumb question. I already know your answer, but I'm just going to ask you for conversation stakes.
Okay.
Which was more important, the 17th par save or the perfect lag putt on 18?
Man, that's actually, I mean, in reality, I think the 17th putt was the most important putt he made all day, because if he misses that, who knows what happens. But the 18th was like a more difficult putt. Like, I think the 17th was a pretty straightforward, like, was it 10, 12 feet? Like, it was a pretty straightforward putt, but that's one of those ones where you got to have the nails and the balls to go up there and hit your line. 18 was a creative one where it's like, it's going to go up this hill and then it's going to go sideways and then it's going to launch around. Like, I would have, like, at some point in my life, I will get to St. Andrews and I will play that golf course. That's a promise. I would have no life on that shot because I don't have that imagination. I'd probably pull out wedge and think I'm like the man hitting wedge and blade it over the green. Who knows? But level 2 noob, bro. You have to put the comment on the screen. Level 2
Anyone
noob,
know how
bro.
Tiger did? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Hey, level 2 noob. How's your Rory ticket?
We're having a party in here, and level 2 noob came to crash it and talk shit on Tiger. That's in the past, level 2 noob. Live in the goddamn present. We're drinking Foster's now, baby.
What are you drinking, level 2 noob? We love you. Thank you for being here, but like, what? You're not sipping on a Foster. You're sipping on Rory's tears like you are at every other fucking major.
No, I love level 2 noob. He had to say it. He had to get it out. And he still made his money. So good for level 2 noob.
All right. Hey, cheers.
Loyal
you made
listener.
your money, but you didn't get your outright ticket. No, I'm talking about 28-1.
Unbelievable. And you know what? The funny thing is like one of my buddies texted me last night and said, you want to go golfing tomorrow? Talking about today. And I was like,
the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I said, yeah. I said, word, yeah. After the Open should be done at 2. We'll go golfing around 3:30. Like, I figured maybe Rory runs away with it. Who really cares? Like, I'll be pissed off and just want to play golf. Cameron Smith hit, and he goes, you want to play golf? I go, no, bro. I'm getting drunk. I'm drinking some Foster's. Like, I'm not going anywhere near a golf course today, bro. No shot.
No shot. We already played golf. We already played golf. Like, we played golf in the living room. I was playing golf.
I don't think that people understand, non-gamblers do not understand what it's like. Like, what we did today, what was crazier, more intense, more like just of an insane morning that we had than these non-gamblers probably ever have in their lives. We sit here, we wake up at 6 a.m., we turn the coverage on, we hang out all day and we sweat. we bleed, we cry with these players. Every shot, every overreaction. Like if the people watching this could read our text thread, they would die because like we are just going. Every
Oh my
shot is
God.
like make or break, do or die. Everything's on the line, and just when it happens like this, man, it's you got to take it all in. It's the best.
Me and you, like we're so committed, like to the podcast, to the game of golf. Like let me paint a picture for everyone. Since Thursday, Bobby's waking up at 3 a.m. watching every single shot from Thursday till today. We're all up 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and we are watching this tournament from 3 in the morning till 6 p.m. for 4 straight days. 4 straight days, back and
Literally.
forth. Like Cam Young shoots a 67. I'm hype. But guess who shot a 64 that day? Cameron Young. Bobby has the first round leader. So he's already up on the week. Then we go to Friday. Again, up at 3 in the morning. Cam Smith shooting a 64. Rory shooting a 68. Like, dude, like we are watching every single shot, every single player. Like we are not missing a single stroke the whole fucking weekend. And then to come into a Sunday with all of your outrights 4 to 5 to 6 shots back, and one of your guys grabs his fucking ball sack and goes, I'm going to drop 8 straight birdies, shoot a bogey-free round, and I'm going to ice the fuck up on 17, and I'm going to hit this 9-foot par save to give the boys a plus 2,800 for Bobby, a plus 40 to 1 ticket. You feel that shit, dog. I felt like I was walking down the 18th fairway with Cam Smith. My heart was pounding. I didn't sit down after the 9th hole. I mean, I physically did not sit down after the 9th hole, bro. And to cash that ticket after 4 days of waking up at 2:30, 2:50, 3 a.m. and watching every single shot for 6 to 7 hours, like, you're damn right, motherfucker. We deserve that shit.
Bro, I mean, you just ripped it. You just nailed it. I don't want to sound like a loser, like a nerd, like a this, like a that. Like every single week, it's hours into this shit. Like research, figuring out the course, who's got the skills, who does what. Waking up, like this is a special one because it's obviously in Scotland. Waking up at 3 in the morning to watch this shit, like it feels fucking gratifying and so good when you can cash it. And when 3 in a row, bro. Like, I'm gonna suck my own cock for a second.
You
3 in a
should.
row with the first round leader. Like, I do this. I am here.
You
I am
do
making
this.
more money gambling on golf than I am making at my day job, working a 9 to 5. Like, this is
All
what we
day.
come to fucking do, baby. And the best part
day.
is like,
Preach.
this is for golf. I mean, we have the FedEx playoffs. We have that. It's good. This is like this is kind of the end of golf season. It's not, but it kind of is. It's the last really massive tournament, and for it to come out on top like this, like,
Unreal.
bro, we needed
like, way
this.
to wrap up.
And we're gonna be back. Like if you're watching this now, I'm gonna post a card next Tuesday, and you better tell it because I'm cashing 5 straight. Like I'm not satisfied. Job finished. Job finished.
Job finished?
not finished.
Job finished?
Job not finished.
Hey, R.I.P. Witt, though. R.I.P. fucking Witt. This man had 15 outrights, didn't hit one. Didn't hit one. He bet 15 players. R.I.P. Pour one out for our dog, man.
Yeah, pour one
and then
out for
and then
Witt,
it's his
man.
first
Kisner.
week ever tailing Fitzpatrick top 20, and Fitz bogeys 15, 16, 17, and misses top 20 by a stroke.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro,
and level 2 noob, you and Witt both had Kisner top 20. That's another one he had. And he woke up and said, I'm going to cash it this morning. He said, I'm counting it as a cash. That bitch was dead by the end of the 18. What happened with kids?
Brutal for Witt, dog. I mean, that's the GOAT right there. We had a matchup too that pushed with it was Spieth and Cantlay today. Spieth misses a 9-footer.
Back 9.
Yeah, terrible on the back 9. On 18 though, me and Witt bet Spieth over Cantlay. Spieth misses a 9-footer for birdie. Cantlay makes a 15-footer for birdie. We push. Witt loses the Fitzpatrick, Kisner. Like, pour one out for Witt. That's the homie. But we're getting it back next week. We're squad rolling next week.
We're not done. We're not done. All I got to say is it feels great for the last major of the year. The boys cash it. The podcast is we've given out 20 outright tickets. I just hit 9. I think you hit 10, including your first round leaders. That's 19 just between us. And I know Whit hit like 3. And I don't keep track of Tony's shit because he doesn't actually bet it. But we've given out over 20 outright winners, bro. Like, cheers. Cheers. We deserve to fucking enjoy it. You're on 5 straight. You're on a heater. I think we ended with that, brother.
Cheers, bro. Salud.
Enjoy.
Cam Smith,
Shout out to
I
everyone.
love you forever. Smoking Greens. Follow along. We're putting money in your pocket on a weekly basis, bro. Come on.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Cam Smith, you are him.
Aussie.